Well, hello everybody. This is Street Outlaws No Prep Talk, episode 17. The topic of today's video is going to be a little different. It's about the Fireball Camaro and the Murder Nova prepping for radial racing and their best ETs ever on a radial tire. So stay tuned. Now, the Fireball Camaro is arguably the most successful and the fastest no prep race car there is. It's also the fastest fifth generation Camaro in the 8th mile. Now, this car is powered by Proline Racing 572 cubic inch 481X, twin 98mm precision turbos, and a lockup transmission. Obviously, the setup is extremely high power. It's probably good for 4,500 plus horsepower. Now, this car, and a lot of people don't know it, first started out as a small tire radial race car. It did not start out as a no prep car or as a big tire car itself. Now, this car in 2016 got modified and it started running the regular Street Outlaw show and the No Prep Kings show. Now, the last time this car was in radials, he lined up against the Shadow at Lights Out 9. I believe that was in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So, he definitely was competitive back then. He went a best of 385 at 203.92 miles an hour at that race. Now, this wasn't radial versus the World Trim, which is a 315 drag radial tire, and I believe he ran bigger turbos, probably 102s or 106s, to get higher mile an hour. Now, the best CT this car went in radials, and I believe ever, was a 383 at 208 a couple of years before that. So it definitely has the capability to be extremely fast. Now, the OG Murder Nova, it's also a car that we've seen before running on radials. This car has ran the Pro 275 and also limited drag radial shootouts on a 275 drag radial tire. It's also being famous due to the half-track wheelies. It's done. Recently, it's been upgraded to methanol, so he no longer runs a race gas and intercooler, and it also has coil and plug, and it's made 3,200 horsepower on Fueltech dyno. This car's best ET on a 275 tire was a 428 at 178 mile an hour, which is pretty impressive for what the car is. This has also been the personal best of this car in general. So let's see if we can get that ET lower this week.